Come on in the room. Come on in the room. It's the morning show with the Joker and Vet Green. Come on in, y'all. Come on in.
I don't know, waste my time. You better treat me right. And I don't know, waste my time.
Oh, baby, let me introduce myself. I'm the doctor of your heart. You can call me love. I'm the type of man. Just share my plans with you. Just do your part. I will make your dreams come true. I need a woman that's gonna help me build my empire.
It's your boy, the Joker Overlook MC, live right here on the morning show on this good Friday in the house right here live this morning. Let us know where you at on your mental health. Well, let us know where you at in your mental health. Let us know where you at in your mental health so we can go ahead and see what's going on the vibration going in right now, because you know what it is. You know, shout out to my man King Shy.
Yo, what's good? This your boy, DJ King Shy, D King Shy, whatever you want to call me. Listen, when I wake up in the morning, I ain't looking for coffee. I ain't looking for no pick-me-up. The only pick-me-up I need is the morning show with the OG, the Joker. Of course, the queen of all queens, Miss Vet Green. Make sure y'all tune in, man. Music information, world information, for us information. They provide it all. They connected to the connected. So make sure you tap in. I'm tapped in.
I know that my mental health right now is at a strong 8.5, a strong steroid 8.5. You know what I mean? On this morning right now, do what it do, man. Where your mental health at, Queen?
Man, I'm coming in strong at a 7. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for bringing me out of that funk. I am coming in strong, feeling good, you know. Definitely feeling good. Good morning, Grand Rising, everybody out there. I missed y'all so much.
Yes. She's back in full effect right here on the morning show, making it do what it do, man. The weather is getting better. It rained a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It got cold in Buffalo, didn't it?
Man, you know Mother Nature. In Buffalo, she a little, I don't know, Mother Nature. I tell you, I don't like to talk about you, but we can have some bipolar moments. Okay?
Yeah. Just step your game up a little bit. You make up your mind what you want to do now. You know what I'm saying? You know, if we wearing shorts or we get an umbrella. I mean,
or should I bring my winter coat back out in my boots? What's going on here? Help me understand.
Come on, Mother Nature, come on. You know what I'm saying? You know, you get power of all power, but man, you got to see that's what's going on with you. You know what I'm saying? What's your mental health that you want to tell, Brother?
Man, okay. Can we have a meeting in the room? Can we have a little Zoom meeting real quick so we can
find out what's going on with Mother Nature. What's going on with you, Queen? Like you know what I'm saying? Be 70 degrees, all of a sudden be 54. Like what?
Man, listen,
raining, cold.
Sunday we supposed to have snow showers. So listen, it is what it is. She like, you know who I am here. You know where you live.
We do forget sometimes. We get a couple warm days. We do have amnesia a little bit.
Man, bro, those, you know what, those days we needed that though. Those couple warm days where we had our shorts and stuff.
Everybody was outside. It was feeling good, getting that vitamin D. The sun was shining. It was pretty good. We hit 75 here. Was the high? We broke a record here in Pittsburgh, and then it got rainy. Even though it was raining yesterday, it was still at 65. You know, it was still a little humid. You know, it's the weather breaking a little bit right now. You know, I think we got a high of something like 58 or something like that now, but ain't too bad. It's, still got the humid to it. Then they got that. You know, you can wear a hoodie or something. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you put some on your head, of course. You know, you gotta have something on your head because that's where, that's where people slip at. You know what I'm saying? You need to have something on your head. Cause you wasn't no head cold or nothing like that, and we don't need none of that. But yeah, it ain't too bad out here. It ain't too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's actually beautiful outside. Grand Rising, my beautiful Devajna. It's actually beautiful outside today. It's not too cold. It's not too hot. It's nice. It's not the rain is not coming down. I believe the snow showers aren't supposed to hit until Sunday. So you know.
It ain't gonna be no inches. I think it might just be some flakes or something, some scattered snow showers or something. It's cool. Yeah,
just to let us know she still got the power.
yeah. She let us know. She let you know I'm still in the control. Stop playing with me.
To that part. I am God's bitch, so stop playing with me.
You know what I'm saying? We here on the morning show. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Appreciate everybody been tuning in. Me holding it down. Appreciate everybody sharing. You know what I mean? I appreciate everybody being consistent and loving what's going on. We had an amazing interview last night with Dope Living TV Live, man, out there in Chi-Town. And, there was a nice, amazing podcast, man, the good people, man. How you like the conversation last night?
Oh, man, big shout out to Greg. Big shout out to Mo. Big shout out to the Queen. Yeah. It was so dope. It's nice being on the other side. And it was also nice being seen and appreciated for what it is that the morning show is doing. They recognize that we do really, the goal is to help people. And when you turn on this show, to leave better than you were when you got here. That felt good to see that, because that's the goal, y'all. So make sure you're watching the morning show. I'm live on Instagram as well on Green Links Media. And Grand Rising, everybody that's coming in. I got the hearts going over here. So that was. How did you feel about everying?
I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. It was definitely a good conversation. We got deep into a lot of things that I'm very vulnerable about. They want to know how I grew up. I love talking about that. I love talking about our platform. They was loving the platform. He was like, even his co-host was like, yeah, he's very picky on what he liked, but if he. The first time he watched our show, he was hooked ever since. That's the type of energy that we always want to bring to the table. I enjoyed it. I really, really enjoyed it. I had to be on the other side. I ain't been interviewed in a while, and on somebody else's platform. But they out of Chicago. Their marketplace is pretty much Indianapolis, Gary, Indiana, Chicago, Detroit, Kansas, Cincinnati. And a lot of those was tuned in, and a lot of people was asking questions. And then we got a comedian that tuned in, Miss Arkansas, and said she's very funny and she has a story to tell. And I'm looking forward to even having her on our platform, and she definitely was tuned in and asking questions, and she loving your energy, and she just love us, and she just good people. So she definitely was tuned in heavy last night. So that was dope,
Yeah, that definitely was. Big shout out to Greg and like I said, Mo and the Queen over there. And big shout out to Miss Arkansas. Grand Rising to you, King Shot. Oh my goodness, I'm still listening to all the music. All the music, King Shot. Man, you are so blessed and so anointed. So glad to have crossed your path, man. God is so good. So glad to have crossed your path. I'm looking forward to what God is going to do in your life. in a mode of gratefulness right now, because
Yes.
regardless of what my life, the situations that I'm encountering in my life looks like, God is still coming through, man. God is still coming through. That's why, like I said earlier, if I did not believe in God before, I definitely believe in God now, because God is throwing open doors for me. God is making sure that everything that I have to handle is being handled, regardless
Yes.
of the situation, you know. So
Yes.
man, thank you, God. Thank you, God.
Yes.
Man, I'm there this morning, y'all. I'm there this morning because I
Yeah,
know who I serve.
definitely. Yeah, yes, definitely. He'll definitely put you through a situation to get you closer to him. That's for sure.
Mm, mm.
He's very the Most High, very creative in that area. He's very in detail with it too. You know what I'm saying? And the way he does it to where it's it could be a happy thing, it could be a sad thing, but at the end of the day, a year from now we're gonna be laughing at it because the way he performs and how he does things. You know how God is. He has a sense of humor, so it gets kind of funny sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That's
So
what.
humorous. You're so
Yes.
humorous. Grand Rising, my beautiful cousin. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
being able to come back. I love
CC.
seeing your name in the morning.
Yeah,
Man.
CC. Yeah, the Green Machine family in the building. Yeah.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah, they come to show love and support. Appreciate the fact that
Oh,
Queen
Queen,
Lola in the
I know
building.
you on here early in the morning. I know you had a late night. Man, big
Yeah.
shout out to 1414. Oh my God. Did
Yes.
they have a that concert last night? Listen, if y'all
Yeah.
missed it, shame on you. Shame on
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
Because they
Hey,
had performers, great performers come out.
yeah,
Moody,
I'm mad. I'm mad that I missed it. I couldn't be there. You know what I'm saying?
bro.
It had me pouting last night after I
You
I
know
couldn't be
what?
there for love. Yeah.
Hands down, Lola 14 Mafia, they know the blueprint. They
Yes.
have the blueprint.
Yes,
They
they do.
know what support looks like and they show it. They're not just talking about it, they show it.
Hmm.
They were the entire event was so professional.
Yes.
So professional. From the Moody was up there, always loved Moody. Dime Dada, always, Jaden's what?
Yes.
What?
And you
Night.
know what? I want to bring this up. I mean to cut you off, Queen, but I'm
Mhm.
just so excited about the old school way how they did it. You know what I mean? With the
Mm,
flyers and the posters. A lot of artists forget about those old school ways still works on top of
mhm.
social media. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's why I love Miss Boss Lady, what she's doing with this event on the 6th. Like she's really out here on the streets with the posters and the flyers and the talking and the word of mouth and that stuff still works. You artists out there that's watching right now, that still works. Go out here and hit these streets. You know what I mean? We outside, use that advantage right now and use that as much as you use in social media because that I think that's still more powerful than social media right now.
Man,
I think that's the way. I think that's more powerful right now. The physical got to match with digital. I've been saying that since day one, since 2004. Shout out to my mentor, Mr. Will. He always say that. That I always say that your physical still got to match your digital, and that still works to this day. It got to be 50-50. You know what I mean? Some
yeah.
people want to depend on social media all the time. It's there to network. It's there to socialize. But when you're in that physical, that's just a different type of feeling. It's a different type of energy when you hit those streets, showing a
Mhm.
flyer, communicate with people, you know what I'm saying, hugging people, shaking hands, kissing babies. That's different.
Yeah, it
That's
gives
a different type of
it's
energy.
a more personal feeling. And I love how like they were outside, they were in the crowd, they were making sure that everybody was, you know what I mean? Like it was,
Yeah.
listen, y'all. And like I be saying, I'm not being biased. I am impressed. I was impressed since day one, since I seen them at the 716 Live Music Award. I keep calling it 716 Live, the 716 Music Awards. I was
Yeah.
impressed. I was
Yeah.
impressed by their energy. And that was their first time performing like that, you know?
Yeah.
That was,
Yeah.
hey,
Whole
my
time.
beautiful cousins. I am impressed at their professionalism. I am impressed, and you can tell by their supporters. People came out that loved them. When 14 got on that stage, the crowd erupted. I
Yes.
looked around, I was like, oh my God, you can feel the love. You
Yeah,
know what I
that's what I'm
mean?
talking about.
And that's because,
That's the that I'm talking about. That's what I'm excited about. And
bro,
that's in there. That's is the number one a hip hop group out of Buffalo right now that's unsigned, that's really out here working, understanding the concept of reaching out to the people, giving back. You know what I mean? Them fellas is working together. They're learning. They're open-minded. You know what I'm saying? They're humble. Everything about them guys really is off the chain, and they have good music on top of it. That's the crazy thing about it. It's amazing music, the amazing lyricism, the wordplay, the production, how they record, how they, you know, off the booth, in the booth, from the streets. They definitely adhere to build a whole different type of thing that we're missing in the city of Buffalo. Besides what Griselda and them did, they got their own way of doing things, and they got their own identity of doing it. That's the thing that got me.
And they are supportive of each other. Not only are they 14 Mafia, they are individual artists. Woo is an individual artist. Messiah, you know, Tay is an individual artist. Chip, oh my God, individual artists, and they support each other. There was a time they were on stage getting the microphones together, and it just touched my heart. Woo said Chip almost tripped over one of the chords. Woo immediately, you okay, Chip? You know what I mean? Instead of trying to crack jokes and stuff like that, that is what I'm talking about. That's real love. And this is why I support these guys. This is why I love Lola. This is why I love 14 Mafia, because they are not just talking the talk, they're walking the walk. They love and support each other. And it shows, you know, it's so much facade out here, so much fake mess out here. That is not what you get with them. What you see is really what you get with them. Always 1,000% got my support.
Man, you know, got it. Well, we want to find out who the best out of your city, because we have the music video premiering today. You know, my 716 Music Awards theme music. You know what I mean? You know, hollering at Big Seven and Trey Sev. And Trey Sev is the headline of South and Southwest Fest that's going on this week out there in Texas. You know, 14 Mafia performed last year out there. And they definitely did their thing. Now I think they one of the first actual groups in Buffalo that performed at Southwest that actually was marketing and promoting it. You know what I mean? That actually was one of the opening acts out there in Southwest. So salute 14 Mafia on that. Trey Sev is the headliner this year, and I've been supporting this artist for about 7 years now. You know, I remember when he first started, when he was a young man. He didn't grew up, you know what I mean, still doing his thing. And we're gonna go ahead and play his music video right now of Winning. You know, so who is the best out of your city? You know what I'm saying? Right here, Winning, right here on the Morning Show podcast. I'm waiting for my drop. He supposed to send me a drop too. You know what I mean? He supposed to send me a drop and all that, but we're gonna definitely make it do what it do. Let's go, y'all.
What's going on, y'all? It's Case Closed. Ain't no other. I'm tuned in to the Morning Show podcast, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. It's hosted by Overlooked MC The Joker and Vette Green. If y'all ain't tuned in, I don't know what you doing.
That you are getting something from
Flex. Trey Sev, I see you. Big Seven, what up? New Jersey, what's going on? Hey. Hey, I feel like the best out of my city. I feel like the best out of my city.
It's not illustrated.
Hey, look, I feel like the best out of my city. Test me in this party like a candle, it get litty. I come from a place where niggas killin', show no pity. Cause I said them niggas ain't 100, gave them 50, told them chill out. Don't care if niggas hate me cause I'm winning. I look up to God and ask him why I keep on sinning. Y'all know how I rock, know I've been real since the beginning. Tired of you niggas that be frontin', I've been trying to fish the real out. I feel like the best out of my city, no contesting it. Ain't no place for pussies, you get right or you get left with it. Got no time for niggas tryna talk my head to deficit. Got no time for beef, on smoke, then put his ass to rest of shit. I watch out for snakes, I'm from the garden. Where we play with rockets off the cool, but we ain't hardin'. Hey, look, please just let me be, don't get me started. Nike, I just do it with this rap shit, I'm the hardest. Hey, look, I feel like a champion, not a lot to handle this. Any nigga playing like he tough, we gon' dismantle him. See just how I'm managing, opposition panicking. Niggas in my phone, I be too busy, I ain't answering. I done went and really got my bands up. All I see is niggas that be sitting with their hands up. Hey, look, I done went and really got my bands up. All I see is niggas that be sitting with their hands up. Hey, look, cause I feel like the best out of my city. Test me in this party like a candle, it get litty. I come from a place where niggas killin', show no pity. Cause I said them niggas ain't 100, give them 50, told them chill out. Don't care if niggas hate me cause I'm winning. I look up to God and ask him why I keep on sinning. Y'all know how I rock, no, I've been real since the beginning. Tired of you niggas that be frontin', I've been trying to fish the real out. Niggas tryna beef this out of jealousy, probably cause they know that they ain't never getting next to me. Ay, just know you gon' fail, you get to testing me. Only hit my phone if it's about the bread especially. Ay, look, I've been tryna take off on these niggas, ain't no catching up. Cause I said it's beef to hit his phone, cause he gon' wet him up. I come from the bottom of the barrel, now I'm stepping up. Took my time to plan out all my moves, now watch me level up. I done swear I made my own path with this shit. You niggas want a buck, but I'm gon' last in this shit. And this for all you niggas that was laughing and shit. When I said it, I'ma treat it like my passion and shit. Look, I look out for snakes, I'm from the garden. When we play with rockets off the court like we was hardin'. Ay, look, I look out for snakes, I'm from the garden. When we play with rockets off the court like we was hardin'. Look, I feel like the best out of my city. Test me in this party like a candle, it get litty. I come from a place where niggas killin', show no pity. Cause I said them niggas ain't 100, give them 50, told them chill out. Don't care if niggas hate me cause I'm winning. I look up to God and ask him why I keep on sinning. Y'all know how I rock, no, I've been real since the beginning. Tired of you niggas that be frontin', I've been trying to fish the real out. Gang.
Yeah, we gon' put them on top. Setting up shop, feel me? Downtown North, feeding homeless, giving back. Cold out here, you heard? It's like the Arctic, never been as far while he was struggling. Gotta be his family, his mama steady hugging them. Lead him to the light, wanna resist you from the thugging them. Hey, try to resist you from the thugging them. Multi-million-dollar nigga wanna come on. Just like a cannon, nigga scared to put his drum on.
Yeah, no doubt. Trey Sell, give it back to the hood. All that, man. Good people. I've been supporting these brothers for a long time, man. Trey Sell, you know what I mean? This has been my theme music for the special I've been doing for 2 years straight. Third year I'm doing it. You know what I mean? And and I had to play the music video, man. How you like that video?
Man, that joint's so fire. He has so many verses in there that I felt, man.
Yeah.
People be jealous just because you shining. People be jealous just because who God called you to be. Man, stop it. Stop it. God called you to be something. Stand in your truth. Stand in who you supposed to be. Don't be hating on me. Grand Rising Don, Grand Rising Bam Fam. Man, you need to play that one back. That joint fire.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Trey Sam, I'm gonna play that joint back. No doubt, man. That's the theme. That's been the theme. That's been the theme music.
You niggas want a buck, but I'm gon' last in this shit. And this for all you niggas that was laughing and shit. When I said it, I'ma treat it like my passion and shit. Look, I look out for snakes, I'm from the garden. When we play with rockets off the court like we was hardin'. Ay, look, I look out for snakes, I'm from the garden. When we play with rockets off the court like we was hardin'. Look, I feel like the best out of my city. Test me in this party like a candle, it get litty. I come from a place where niggas killin', show no pity. Cause I said them niggas ain't 100, give them 50, told them chill out. Don't care if niggas hate me cause I'm winning. I look up to God and ask him why I keep on sinning. Y'all know how I rock, no, I've been real since the beginning. Tired of you niggas that be frontin', I've been trying to fish the real out. Yeah.
Yeah, Trey Sell. Yeah, follow him. Trey Sell, make sure y'all follow him, man. Yeah, he definitely got the whole price. He's definitely the headliner for the South and Southwest, man. There's gonna be an amazing festival this week, and man, you know he's gonna be doing a whole concert. You know what I'm saying? And his other hit song is "Stop Playing with Me." You know, that's another thing. Yeah. I got the merch. You know, look how you wear the T-shirt today. I got the merch. Stop playing with me. I got, you know what I'm saying? They show love. Trey Sev and Big 7, Newark, New Jersey. You know what I mean? Yeah, they definitely the cousin of Redman. They're the cousin of Redman. It's Redman's little cousin. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, no doubt.
That's how I feel about hearing that Nikki Haley is now off the ballot. Stop playing in our face.
Yeah.
It's funny how Nikki is off the ballot and the Supreme Court ruled that Trump is okay to be on the ballot. Stop playing in our face. We knew this was coming. Stop playing in our face. Am I the only one feeling this way?
Yeah,
stop playing in my face. Sid said, "Grand rising to all my kings and queens. Have a blessed and prosperous day." Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate you all day.
He was all on the live yesterday telling people to tap into the show. Man, the love is real, y'all.
Yes. I definitely appreciate it. I didn't know the impact that we have in the city was like that. I just laughed. This whole week it's been a lot of compliments. People I never even heard of before in my inbox. They're saying like, yo, they wanted to people hit me up on the inbox saying they was on a bus and that somebody was talking about the morning show in the back of the bus in Buffalo. Shout out to the young lady hitting me up saying she went to get her nails done. They talked about the morning show. She went to get her eyelashes done at the eyelash salon down Hurdle. All the women in there was talking about the morning show. Like, then you went to the Taste of Soul.
Oh man, I was just thinking about that, man.
Yeah, and it's like they watch, they tune in every morning on the show. I appreciate all the people. I didn't know we had an impact like this. I really didn't. I'm very overwhelmed. I'm speechless this whole week. I haven't really talked about it on the platform, but it's just I'm just speechless. That we definitely moving, the way we moving, man, and I just didn't know. Now I know. It's 7 people out there that's really supporting. Yeah, shout out to those listening that we don't know. Shout out to all. You know what I mean? And don't be afraid to come and to give a shout out, show us some love. We definitely gonna show love back. We need to know our regular people because we like to give back too. You know what I mean? We're in the process of doing some things for the spring and summer, and those who are regulars, we definitely want to give back and show love back. So whatever that may be, you know what I mean? It might be a free T-shirt or something. You never know.
Mm-hmm. You are so right, Sid.
Yeah.
You are so right, man. Does he?
Yes, yeah.
I think you know what, y'all know how I feel about my Father God, and I don't mind talking about it. The one thing that I do know is that God takes care of His children, and He takes care of the fools. They say as well, because they don't take care of themselves.
Yeah.
So sometimes when you are being foolish and not doing right by yourself, God is so amazing and so loving that God will still take care of you. So yes, you are so right, Sid. God, man, the way God has been moving in my life, just showing me things and just telling me, to just continue to move forward and just aligning me with the right people and revealing the people who, just pay attention to the signs, everybody. Pay attention to the signs and just allow that force to lead you, because I promise you, you will not fail. Even when it feels like you are failing, you will not fail when you continue to move in your purpose, continue to move in your purpose. The love that I felt yesterday, just walking into the venue, and big shout out to Luna Lounge. That was actually the first place that I had the honor of interviewing 14 Mafia. It was a old interview, and I'm gonna find it because I still have it on my phone. I actually put it in one of the reels when we were promoting the show that was going on yesterday. So to come 360, because when I interviewed them, I was not in this place that I'm in right now, in a place where I feel comfortable going out on my own and doing that, but now come full circle here. We've all elevated, man. Thank you, Lord. I'm appreciative, everybody.
Yes, no doubt. I appreciate everybody. If you can't see the signs and feel the signs, take the time to take a break and meditate, pray. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, try to get in tune with your inner self, your inner being, because I think that's important. When you do that, you definitely will see. Don't wait until something go down with your mental before you do that. You know what I'm saying? Try to give time for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Treat yourself, celebrate with yourself and everything, because that's where it starts at. Then everything else is easy. You know what I mean? I always take that time. Throughout the week, or sometimes every day almost, give time for me. If it's meditating, if it's just, taking a hot bath and just relax, do those things. That you'd be surprised what that can do in your walk while we're here doing God's work that we do,
Self-care is important. Some people may think that it's a sign of weakness. Some people may not understand. I honestly don't care, because I know what I need, and I know that because it is important for me to be able to emit this, to do this that I'm doing right now. If I have to, I will raise my hand and say I'm not okay. And I want you all out there to raise your hand and say I'm not okay, and not be ashamed of it. Not be ashamed that you are at a point where you are grasping for straws and you can't even hold them. All the straws in your life are broken, and you trying to figure out what is going on. sometimes you have to take a step back from your life and look at it and say, you know what? Okay, this is not okay. Something is wrong. You know, red light is flashing, it's flashing, it's flashing. That means you are not okay. Take a step back and refill your cup.
Yes.
Refill your cup.
Yes, no doubt. Hey.
Can you be the light I need? Can you be the love that sets me free from all this pain hurting me?
Y'all know what it is.
Baby, can you be my remedy? Your love's my healer. Your love's my healer. Your love's my healer. Your words alone can make me better.
King shot, y'all. King shot.
Touch alone can
Let's talk about it.
make me feel so new. I knew you were the one for me. Desperate no matter how many times we fight, I ain't gonna away. I can block you 100 times, a million times. I swear to goodness, I'm gonna still be there on the line, like baby. 'Cause I've fallen for you. My heart's yours, so it's all cool. Can you be the light I need? Can you be the love that sets me free from all this pain hurting me? Baby, can you be my remedy? Your love's my healer. Your love's my healer. Your love's my healer. Your love's my healer. It get me through. Your love's my healer. Your love's my healer. Your love's my healer. It's my healer.
That goes to my whole body.
Yeah. King shot. Yeah.
Yo, what's good? This your boy, DJ King Shy, D King Shy, whatever you want to call me. Listen, when I wake up in the morning, I ain't looking for coffee. I ain't looking for no pick-me-up. The only pick-me-up I need is the morning show with the OG, the Joker. Of course, the queen of all queens, Miss VETTE Green. Make sure y'all tune in, man. Music information, world information, for us information. They provide it all. They connected to the connected. So make sure you tap in. I'm tapped in.
Man.
Yes.
My favorite part is connected to the connected. Like, King Shot understands. We are connected to the connected.
He understand. He understand. He overstand, and he understand.
What?
Yes. So shout out to King Shot. I can't wait to touch down to Buffalo this Wednesday. Yeah, it's almost here. It came up real fast, didn't it? This Wednesday.
Yeah.
I will be
packed already.
I will be. Yeah, I'm not packed yet. I'll probably pack around on Tuesday because I already know I want to get everything. I'm slowly putting stuff to the side that I'm gonna bring with me, but I'm gonna be packed right Tuesday. I'm gonna do the morning show on Wednesday morning, and then after that I'll be on my way. After the morning show, I'll be on the road. After that, yeah.
What's that ride look like?
It's gonna be a Greyhound. I'm gonna catch the Greyhound. It's gonna be 8 hours.
8 hours?
Yeah, on the Greyhound, 8 hours. Yeah.
Wow.
Because they don't go straight to, they don't have a first class. They got to go to Cleveland, then I got to lay over there, and then I can come to Buffalo. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's gonna be. I won't be in Buffalo till around 3-ish, 4-ish, around there. So
Oh wow. Okay.
Right. Because right after the show, I'll be. Matter of fact, I'll be leaving. I'll be getting up to shirt early that day, pretty much. Yeah. I'm getting up early. You know what I'm saying? So I can hit the road. Yeah, that'll be on my way to the home city. Shout out to everybody hitting me up, man. I'm trying my best to see what I want to see, but I'm definitely going to get up with my regular family. But the balls banging, the VETTE Greens, saying shout out to King Shot, definitely want to, chop it up, and we going, talk to Queen Case Closed. Had a good meeting yesterday. Her album dropped. She's doing amazing on her album. Good album. You know what I'm saying? Don't take a personal album. It's nice. I need to check out that Case Closed project. Yeah, she definitely took her ish on there. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, I love it.
I'm definitely feeling Case Closed. Case Closed is another one who's out here. It's when the music is good and they're doing what they're supposed to do. It's
Yes.
a win-win situation.
Yeah,
It's a win-win situation.
I think she has a show in Chicago coming up. She got a show in LA coming up. So she hitting the road. Yeah, she hitting the road. Yeah, she definitely doing her thing, man. She hitting the road and it's good. She got Joe Taker on the side with her. So, they definitely working. Yeah.
We got to
Yeah.
get Jared Taker back up here. Definitely always supporting me. Always
Yeah.
supporting me. Jared Taker
Always.
always. I see him out there supporting, sharing. Man, big
Yeah.
shout out. We got to get Jared Taker back on this show. I love what it is. He's about his business.
Yes,
I had
he
the
is.
opportunity to interview Jared Taker as well. Definitely about his business. Not afraid
Entrepreneur,
to
man.
share.
Entrepreneur, man. No
Yeah,
doubt.
not afraid to share some of the secrets. Was helping me out with YouTube.
Oh yeah. Oh
Definitely
yeah.
in his YouTube bag.
Yeah, he's good with commercials to his commercial game,
Mhm.
editing commercials for different companies in Buffalo. He has a couple good contracts he got going on, and he also got opportunities for anybody that want to get involved into a lot of his adventure job business opportunities. Man, it's amazing that will work. So we definitely got to bring him back on so he can go ahead and talk about that. Because anybody that's looking for something to have another source of income, he has a lot of resources that he working with right now. He's doing amazing right now. So
Yeah, I was at an event and he was there on the vendor side instead of being an artist. I was
yes,
surprised to see him on the vendor side, but definitely about his business. Hey, really, Rich Real, I see you out
it's
there.
real in the building. My man D in the building. The IB touching down. I'm definitely touching down. Got to get with him on. What I'm saying, on what day that he wants to come through for the digging in the crates show. So you know what I mean. I'm ready for that. So
Yeah, we gotta talk.
yeah. We got to tell them what's going on because I'm be in the city for a minute. Said those who see me, they see me. Those who didn't get a chance, it'll be next time. But believe me, it's gonna be another time. If it's in God's will. And I'm saying that make it do what it do. Dan
Gabriel.
Braille in the house doing what it do. Yes. So yeah, I can't wait to come home and network with some good people. And shout out to my man Piffy Trills. We definitely gonna be hanging out. He's the fashion designer and also the hip hop battle scene journalist. One of the top battle journalists in Buffalo, and I'm definitely gonna be chopping up with him. You know what I'm saying? And he has some new merch coming out. He be outside soon, so y'all look forward to that. He got a lot of things going on in Harlem, a lot of things going on in the Carolinas, Canada, all that. So I'm trying to get him onto our platform to interview him. Say he's still working. He said he'll let us know, and I would love to bring my man Piffy Trillium is working hard, man, doing his thing, and he in the situation. He a father. He can take care of his little girl, little mama. You know what I'm saying? She called me Uncle Joker. She's so cute. And yeah, so yeah, you'll be outside a little bit, not too much. Not too
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. You get to come home, see the family, see everybody,
Oh yeah. The grandbabies it's
do
mandatory.
some
They already
things.
asking when I'm coming, you know what I'm saying, coming through. And you know what I'm saying? And my other grandson's birthday is this Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Baby G. You know what I'm
Um,
saying? Yeah, that baby right there. That baby will be 6 years old.
oh
Only
wow.
6. So so he's growing. So yeah,
Yeah. It's
yeah.
funny, kids. I was having a conversation with a mom, and we were talking about kids, the difference between girls and boys, and for me, and she said the same thing. My daughters began to get their personalities around 5 years old. They started getting, I don't want to say mouthy, but they started definitely getting. They knew what they wanted to wear. All of
Yes.
that. They started being a little combative. They knew what they wanted. They started
Right.
going into their personalities. And so I don't know, some of you moms out there, how do you, if you are a boy mom and a girl mom, how do you deal with the girls when
Yeah.
if they start getting a little mouthy? And then the boys, a lot of times we love on our boys, especially if you're a single mom,
Yeah.
it's different, that dynamic between the mom and the son when you're a single mom. Hey, DJ
Yeah.
Larry Loud.
They're allowed to build it. What's going on, King? Yeah. Yeah. all my kids has always been, mamas. All my boys. I think my youngest boy is more of a daddy's boy now than he ever been, and then I believe my oldest daughter is probably a daddy's little girl now. You know what I mean? We built a powerful relationship.
Yeah.
But when they was younger, saying, that's a different story, and they understand. They understand. But whatever I can do, stuff I can control, and stuff I can't control, I don't worry about it, and let the Most High handle that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's so I can definitely say that my oldest and my youngest boy is definitely probably on the daddy side. Yeah.
John said I had to be more harder when that mouth got out of control. Right. It's something that happens with kids, and with boys, it seems like 9 is the age where they start getting into that personality. They may not need mommy as much, or they start, oh, don't kiss me in public, don't hug me in public.
Yeah.
But 5 years old seems to be that age for little girls. Way tough on these boys. Yeah. And then they start getting bigger than me. So imagine that. Here I am, the mom, and I'm like, man, ooh wee. They start, I got a 6 feet son, they start getting bigger than me. I'm only 5'3.25", and yes, I do own my quarter. So and they all tall. All my kids are taller than me, except for one of them. She's the only one. I have one that's shorter than me, and that's
yeah.
So imagine.
Yeah. You got to be tough on them. Saying I definitely the moms always spoil. I spoiled in a way, but I was very stern with all my kids. They all equal to me. I even treat the girls like boys because they pretty much tomboys anyway. So, they hang with the fellas. You know what I mean? They play ball. Both of my girls play ball. I always play with the guys, never really play with the girls. You know what I mean? That's why when they played on the basketball team, they was one of the best players on the team because they aggressive because they played with the boys and they brothers and they the boys in the hood and stuff like that. So and then they they not play ball with them. I don't ease up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna win. Y'all not gonna beat me. I was Shaquille O'Neal, you right? You know what I'm saying?
That's when you call one of your brothers and we get them. Absolutely, my brother, right. My uncle. Yep. Their dad. Thankfully, their dad was, come get them.
And thinking of Southwest, South and Southwest. Shout out to South and Southwest. Canary Yellow was performing out there in South and Southwest.
Really?
Canary Yellow, she got a segment out there, so she's doing her thing. Thinking of uncle, because of that freestyle she did. See, I'm gonna call my daddy, and then my uncle coming too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she.
I did not know that there's a big market for children, hip hop artists and stuff. I don't know if it's because I'm following Canary Yellow, but I've been seeing a lot of them in my news feed. I did not realize there's an entire community of these young people coming up.
Yes, in the next 10 years, they're going to take over the game.
Wow.
You know what I mean? They're about to change the cycle of hip hop, man. Young artists, man. Shout out to Young King, another artist out of ATL, Off the Chain. Lil Roscoe, another one, doing his thing, solid. You know what I mean? Got ATL on lock. You know what I mean? Out there doing his thing. There's a lot of Canary Yellow. You know what I mean? She doing her thing. They got another young artist. Call herself Princess King. You know what I mean? She's doing her thing. I believe that she is out of Kansas, doing her thing. There's a lot of them. You know what I mean? A lot of artists out there, young artists doing their thing right now, doing their thing. Yeah, shout out to those. But Canary is doing her thing. She's doing her things on her streams and her videos and her content. She already was on the Jennifer Hudson show, and I believe she's supposed to be on the Kelly Clarkson show also. So she's definitely doing her thing, getting out there in a marketplace. Yes, she has a brand. You know what I mean? And I haven't forgot about you. So I know Auntie and Mom's tuned in. They still got her sneakers coming. I got her painter drip. You know what I'm saying? You got her painter drip. Yeah. So
my granddog Lexi just had to bust in. I heard my daughter bring her. I knew she was gonna run in here. She had to come see her Grammy. Do you think women rap era is over per Joe Budden? Absolutely
no. Joe Budden don't know what you're talking about. He just hating. He's capping and hating. Female MCs taking over the game. There's no heavy hitters in the game that's taking over the females. You know what I mean? Right now, females is definitely on a whole nother level in every city, not just Buffalo, not just New York City. Females taking over every city. The hottest rapper is a female in every city right now. Guaranteed. Atlanta.
Yeah, the females are killing it right now. Yeah, I am following more female on the Green Links page. I'm following more female artists, I believe, than I am male artists. The males all sound alike to me.
Yes, they do.
A lot of them sound alike.
A lot of them do. You know what I mean?
Right, Queen. Yes, it is Women's History Month. Lola. We are celebrating you today because this is International Women's History Month, and we are talking about entrepreneurs. So we are celebrating Lola Rue out here today. Yes. She is definitely doing her thing in her entrepreneur bag. She is a manager. She is the manager for 14 Mafia. You know what I mean?
Yes.
She has the boss bunnies. She is queening out here. That is what I'm talking about, okay?
Yes.
That is what I'm talking about, y'all.
Yes, definitely. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the women's National Day is. The women's taking over the hip hop game, music game, the business game. There are more women out there have own their own business than men. There's more women out there owning more real estate than men right now. You know what I'm saying? So the women's out here queening, man. They outside. Yeah, you know what I mean?
I'm going to give a little bit of history behind Women's History Month, everybody. So National Women's History Month began in 1987, but the roots go all the way back to 1857 when women protested poor working conditions in New York City factories. Now, this just goes to show when a woman is involved, things happen. Okay, and not to take away from what the men do, but when a woman is involved, things tend to happen. The first Women's History Day was in 1909, and Women's History Week began in 1978. Now, some facts to know is the first woman to run for the Boston Marathon was Kathy Switzer in 1967. Sandra Day O'Connor became the first female Supreme Court justice in 1981. It's a shame that it took all those years, but she did it. That happened in 1981. And Ruth Bader Ginsburg followed in 1993. So ladies, when I say put your crown on, okay?
That's right.
Follow queens like Lola Rue, because Lola Rue has the blueprint. Follow queens like that. Queens that really want you to win. People who really want to support you. Follow queens like that. So we are celebrating Lola today because I believe in what she's doing.
Lola. And let's go ahead and celebrate Pretty Bully.
Okay.
She definitely got a song representing what she have done as a woman last year. And we're going to play that music video right here. You know what I'm saying? It's called Barred for Breakfast 2023. And look at all the stuff she accomplished in her bars. And right here, y'all tell me if women ain't taking over. Let's go.
Whoa. It's Bully. I'm moving on from 23, though I'm knowing it has been good to me. Was popping up on scenes, but believe I breathe with a hood to be. No make believe with this pen and squeeze as a wildebeest. I'm dominating streams with poetic things over brilliant beats. Indiscreet with this poem leaked, I walk what I speak. From sidewalk to street, cause this concrete was killing my feet. Top of the year, I made some plans just to see them through, so I can watch the growth from the seeds I planted in 22. Spooky with the verbals like a ghost ride is present. Shout out to So Drewski, heard you, Hot 97. In his opinion, this flow I'm pitching is polished. He enjoyed the bar work on the track that I called Homage. Honest, I'm thankful for the feedback. And I kept delivering smoke like they was asking where the weed at. Consistent with these meals, what I produce requires freshness. Persistent when I'm spilling this juice, balls for breakfast. But check this, the highlight of my year came with no delays. Put me on the natural high that mimics when you smoke the haze. Not many can say that they made it this way. I wasn't pulling up the plate, that was a hell of a day. It all started with my pen move, till the saga continues. RZA had a contest, no brainer, I've been woo. I've been repping them, now it's nothing discreet. My followers went up, Trip K, I'm clan, minus the sheet. That invitation hitting different when them legends send for you. I was cooking, holding that heat as if I was 10 for you. Been loyal to the culture since a young keener. Now my face is on posters as one of the 12 hyenas. All love in that room, I never felt nothing bigger. RZA swaying Heather B, yep, my kind of nigga. June was crazy, they know my name, they're hearing it clear. Plus I won 716 lyricist of the year. Next month I double back to the city, I'm on the road. Had to go and see my boys that rap is out of control. One shot of opportunity that most don't get. Not braggadocious, just showing you I've been focused. It's been a hell of a year, them blessings kept coming to me. Kept rocking the stage and landed in a different country. Shout out to Ottawa, y'all forever be good with me. Got me leaving 23 international bully. Yep.
Yo, Doubt, don't forget about the old school hip hop on April 6th. Yes, I'll be back in Buffalo for that when I'm a judge. Vette Green, the Queen, is a judge. We're going to have a good time, man. I'll be dressing like I'm from the 90s. We're going to go ahead and make it do what it do. DJ Warlock on the 1s and 2s, giving that old school hip hop. I want to hear some Run DMC. I want to hear some Poe Righteous Teachers. I want to hear some EPMD. I want to hear some Fight the Power. I want to hear some I Got It Made by Special Ed. I want to hear some Beastie Boys. I want to hear some Fat Boys. I want to hear some of that, all that, and then it takes two to make a thing all right. I want to hear those things. Yes. Yes, no doubt. Yeah, you have to play that Pretty Bully. Yeah, she's, what I'm saying? She's one of the top female MCs in 2023 and 2024 right now. Is definitely knocking down doors while we celebrating the women. Understand me? Yes. Yeah.
She said, not braggadocious, showing you I've been focused. I grabbed that. That.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
You ain't got to brag when God is shining that light on you. Trust and believe. You ain't got to do that.
Yes. We're going to brag for you, Pretty Bully. You know what I'm saying? But with them, it's still on the bucket list to put it on the platform. You know what I'm saying? To interview her. Me and her manager always kick it all the time. And we trying to make some happen. I know she's doing a lot of things. Doing stuff out of town. She's doing a lot of shows. Another one outside. You know what I mean? Doing what it do. Shout out to that burger dude, my dear. Doing what it do. Good morning. You know what I'm saying? The king out there. Make sure everybody's stomachs is nice and full. You understand me? And me getting a little tasty taste. I'm definitely gotta hit him up when I hit the city. You know what I'm saying? Get me a little burger or something. Some loaded fries or something that's not good for me, but it's gonna be good for me. Understand me?
Something that's not good. Isn't that how it is? The good food is never good for you, but it's so good to eat.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It ain't good for me, but it's gonna be good for me. You understand?
We can get into some hot topics or just trending news of what's going on. And the news is brought to you by Dipped in Dignity, everybody. Dipped in Dignity is the go-to place for all the treats. Any occasion that I'm having, that's where I'm going to. Dipped in Dignity, everybody.
Yeah, let me go ahead and pull this up. I'm having some difficulties here. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with my mouse. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah, and that mouse is hating on me this morning. You know what I'm saying? I will rebuke you in the name. Okay?
Everything happens when you're live, everybody. Everything
happens when you're live. They, what I'm saying? Out here hating on me right now. Great, man. Yes, no doubt. Yeah, there I go. Yes. It's the hot topics. What's going down?
Yeah, so we're gonna start in Buffalo, everybody. Let's start in Buffalo. So a Buffalo man, this, you know what? I'm not surprised because the boosting be real. Okay, this is being reported by WKBW Channel 7 News right here in Buffalo. So a Buffalo man has been sentenced in connection to an organized retail theft ring. I know some of y'all like, well, where was I when these boostings was happening? You know,
Right. Wow.
listen, they be real in the hood.
Yes.
So 45-year-old Rico D. Small of Buffalo was sentenced in Erie County to 1 1/3 to 4 years in prison. The DA's office said that Small admitted to being a member of a local organized theft ring. He oversaw the operation of the group and employed others to boost from various retailers throughout Erie County in exchange for financial compensation. Listen, I know some people probably like, you know, you do the time, you do the crime. It's a shame that you even have to go to these measures, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Man, it's a shame. It's a sign of the times. And not to say that what he was doing was right. You know, the allegations are right. I'm just saying you have to look deeper. Like, why are people being forced to do these things? So Small, working in concert with others, sold the items, the stolen items, merchandise for profit. Police said the group is believed to be responsible for up to half of the organized retail theft in Erie County lately, and adds up to hundreds of thousands of dollars in stolen goods, possibly topping $1 million. That is woo-wee. Mm-hmm. He pled guilty to 1 count of enterprise corruption in February. According to the DA's office, this was the first time someone has been charged with enterprise corruption in connection to a retail theft in Erie County. So this was a first for Erie County. They've never experienced anything like this or had someone charged with this. So what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, you know, people lifing. You know, you can't get no job and all this, man. You know, that's you know, you know, we go through that. You do what you do. I mean, you know, I know it's wrong, but you know, at the end of the day, you're trying to survive. You're trying to eat too, especially if you got kids. Like, you know, when your mind ain't right and you're not balanced, we're gonna make those decisions. You know, I've been there, done that. Understand me? You know, I'm not happy about it, but listen, I had to do what I had to do. Thank God I didn't get caught. He put mercy upon me, but I had to, you know, I had to make sure things was all right. You understand? But you know, you know what I'm saying? That's also a part of a mental health thing. When you got mental health in the midst of that, you're not going to think right in the first place anyway. You know what I'm saying? So you know, you're not going to think right in the first place. So, you know,
yeah. When your life is off balance, you said a lot there. When your life is off balance, when the bills are unable to be paid, you're getting shut off notice and cut off notices in the mail. That's definitely, man, triggering mentally. It is triggering. And when you don't see a way out, some people turn to the streets and do what they know, the only thing they know. I know growing up, I've heard different people refer to different ways to get money. You know, get out there in the streets or lay on your back. You know, these are just deep things that people have been taught to do. And don't think that people aren't being taught to do this. Listen, we all know people who have been groomed to be boosters. We all know people who have been groomed to be laying on their back. You know what I mean? The mama did it, the grandmama did it. You know, everybody did it. The aunts did it. So now you think that that's the way of life. So, like I said, we really have to dig deeper. I report on these stories because it's the news, but I also want everybody to remember these are human beings, and nobody wants to be out there like that. And yes, you can get jobs. Oh, they can go get a job anywhere. It's McDonald's, but is $17 an hour really, if you have a family, enough to take care of your family?
Yeah.
If we're being honest.
Yeah. That's it. You know that. I mean, that's a start, but at the end of the day, they're not thinking like that when your mental health is in the way. You know, you going for the first instinct that you know, and if that might be it, then guess what? That's the decision you're gonna make. It's just real. That's just real talk.
Yeah.
You know, that's that just saying, hashtag just saying. Yeah. Yep.
Moving on, everybody. So everybody know that the legalization of cannabis happened in New York State. So This is being reported by WBEN 930 AM. So a sativa remedy educates public on growing recreational marijuana at home. As New York's Cannabis Control Board approved the draft regulations for adult use home cultivation of recreational cannabis last month, they're saying so that just means that it was approved for adults to grow their own cannabis at home. One Tonawanda hemp dispensary is looking to educate Western New Yorkers on the do's and don'ts of growing at home. You need to know what works for you. Sativa may not be for you. There's different strands. So Sativa Remedy is the name of the hemp dispensary, and they're located on Main Street in Tonawanda. They recently launched the Grow Center side of their business with all the equipment you need, minus the cannabis seeds to start your grow once state regulators approve the finalized rules after a 60-day comment period. So they're in a 60-day waiting period right now called a comment period. I'm assuming, I have not done the research, I am assuming that 60-day window is just open for people to, give their opinions. They said it's a 60-day comment period. So that's kind of a little bit self-explanatory. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah, it's not some form of a voting thing. I think a lot of cities and states is doing this, and counties is doing that now. Yeah, even with the gun laws, Louisiana. I know we can go ahead and Google that. Louisiana have, saying change the laws of firearms and stuff like that. It's a new thing that they try to do instead of just going straight to the polls and voting. They trying to do something different for the community, for the people that can't vote. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's a new exercise that they trying to. They're gonna try it with the cannabis, and I hope it can trigger on to other things. You know what I mean? That we can people can get involved, and the community can get involved in spite of your record or what you went through in the past. So it's something different, and I salute to that.
Yeah. So right now, I did look it up. So it is where the public has time to submit their input. So our input, before the agency makes a final decision. You see this in a lot of business practices, even before you see stocks and bonds, like there's a waiting period before they actually hit the floor. So, I mean, that makes sense. So they're looking to educate people, because you can just try and grow your own cannabis, but I would recommend you getting educated on it, because you need to know what it is that you need for your personal use. They're saying that this has been a long time coming since they've legalized cannabis in the spring of 2021 here in New York. Nikai tells WBEN, which is Nikai is the CEO and co-founder of Sativa Remedy. They're saying that recreational users have not been able to legally grow their own plants yet, but there were provisions in the Marijuana Regulation and Taxation Act, which is also called the MRTA, or it's probably called MR or something like that when you get into these acronyms, that approved the home cultivation of cannabis for personal use, but it wasn't able to be fully realized until 18 months after the first adult use recreational sale. So those set of regulations and guidelines are really what home growers have been excited and patiently waiting for. Have you ever cultivated your own cannabis?
Yeah. I've been educated. Yeah, I've been educated a lot with it. You know what I'm saying? With my fellow brother. You know what I'm saying? I can say his name, but we know him. But he taught me some things back in the day, and I definitely grown and did pretty good. Did all right. Yeah.
What worked for you?
It's medicine. You know what I'm saying? So it was medicine. It's still medicine. Back then it was medicine for me. It's still medicine right now. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, if people say recreational, I don't think there's nothing recreational about it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah. I think it's more. I think more people is more for the medical side of it than recreational right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, two things can be right. I would definitely agree with you there. Definitely, the medicinal benefits have always been there. I feel like now it's coming to the forefront because it's legalized, so people can see what those benefits are. And there still are people who use it recreational as well, but there's definitely some medicinal benefits. It helps you go to sleep. Indica, couch. will put
Yes,
you
right.
in the bed.
Yes, right.
You use it before you go to sleep. Try and go to sleep instead of melatonin or some of these drugs that they try and give you to help you go to sleep. Ambien. I don't know if you've ever taken Ambien, but Ambien had me sleepwalking.
Yeah, plus it's also good for migraines. I know migraines is real heavy right now because of the imbalanced bodies from the water we drink, the food we eat, growing up on. A lot of us used to drink water out of the faucet and out of the hose. That's just called an imbalancement for people to get migraines. My wife get migraines. I know a lot of people. I've been meeting more people that have migraines more than anything now. Especially females being imbalanced. After you taking the epidural, I heard that causing migraines too in the future. I heard that by a doctor on the medical podcast I watch. So there's a lot of things that cause these things that cannabis help out with and help you, guide you through your day so you can be independent and move forward in your life, take care of your family, go shopping, do the things that we do every day. You know what I mean? So, and I've definitely been educated in a lot of those areas and paying attention. It's amazing. I was like, wow, yeah.
Yeah, the benefits, putting it in your food. I would like more edibles to be available here in this area. In Chicago, the legalization happened in 2020, I feel like. So there were so many dispensaries. There were like bar dispensaries there that you can go into and how would you like to get high today? Or they actually talk to you about what it is that you're coming in there for. What are your needs? Are you having sleep issues? Are you having, mental health issues? Like what's going on? And tell you what strand would be best for you, or maybe you need a hybrid, which is a mixture of the two.
That's right. That's right. Hybrids is okay. I'm not a hybrid guy, but I know Cooking with the Homeboys. Shout out with Cooking with the Homeboys in Albuquerque. He got a business called Cooking with the Homeboys, and he cooks with it. You know what I'm saying? It's a restaurant. You can go in and ask what you want. He got biscuits with it. He got pancakes. He cooks with it. It's called Cooking with the Homeboys, and this is a dispensary medicated food. You know what I'm saying? You can go in there and get chicken wings and cooking. It's in the sauce. It's in the the mashed potatoes. He's you know what I mean. So shout out with Cook with the Homeboys in Albuquerque. Anybody go to Albuquerque, go to one of his festivals and go to the restaurant. Google it, and that'd be a good place to go to if you plan on having a vacation in Santa Fe or in Albuquerque. Yeah, Cooking with the Homeboys. Shout out to them.
Have you? So you've gone there. What did you like?
All the time. I liked the fruit punch. I liked the cakes. Said they had the cakes. His niece let me try the strawberry shortcake. You know what I'm saying? I had a one bite, and that just had me on the floor. Yeah. Had me shut down and shut the hell up.
Oh my goodness, that's how I was at the Taste of Soul. Is definitely a restaurant that I love going to. I just love soul food. Have you gone to any soul food restaurants around there in Pittsburgh?
I haven't been to any soul foods here, but I know I've been to a couple of soul food stuff in Atlanta and in Albuquerque. I think Atlanta, my favorite is Beautiful's. You know what I mean? Yeah, you got to go to Beautiful's in Atlanta. If you go to Atlanta, go to Beautiful's or KK Soul Food in ATL. And they all the soul food restaurants in the South have a specialty that they have. Like Beautiful specialized in their banana pudding. KK Soul Food specialized in their sweet potato pie. You know what I mean? So there's another one called Old Folks out there in Atlanta. They specialize in their cheese grits and shrimp and grits. You know what I'm saying? So everybody have their own specialty in soul food restaurants in the South. Now I haven't been down here in Pittsburgh. I know they got a couple here. I see that show up. They got one called the Cobbler Factory, where it's a soul food restaurant. They specialize in their cobblers. They got strawberry cobbler, blueberry cobbler, peach cobbler, and all that. They specialize in the dessert, but they also have greens, stuffing, and all that too. Is out here in Pittsburgh. I'm definitely want to try them, and they show up on my feeds all the time on IG. So yeah.
That's what's up. That burger dude said. So what you saying is my next burger should be infused. And I don't think they have any. I don't think they have many edibles around here. That would be interesting.
Yeah, well,
So
you need, you can get a butter,
mm-hmm.
medicated butter where you can use to put on the burgers to cook
Yeah,
with.
or the
Yeah,
brownies. But I have
yeah,
I know people that know how to make the butter
yeah,
with the
yeah,
brownies. Yeah.
yeah. My brother-in-law is real good at that. He's the mastermind of that. Yeah, Dawn's
Mm.
brother. Yeah. My brother-in-law Mark, he's a beast with it. Yes,
Okay. Okay.
yes,
So the trial that burger dude said he make them.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And,
He makes my own butter. There you go. You know the process. You know what I'm saying? That could definitely be a good thing you could do. If anybody wants some medicated burgers, you understand me?
mm-hmm.
You know, say charge the extra $8 on a burger though. Yeah, whatever the price is, add another $8 to that. Yeah.
So the trial gets underway for a New York State trooper who is charged with manslaughter. We reported on this a while back about this state trooper. I am having issues with my computer, everybody. I
Yeah,
hope
see how the enemy be trying to do some things. He ain't
right.
messing with my mouse. Now they want to mess with your computer. Like, come on, enemy, you ain't gonna win today. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Yeah, because all you
man,
do is lose, lose, lose. Don't matter what. Yeah, you're not gonna win today, big dog.
man.
Yeah.
So this is actually being reported. I'm reading the story from Buffalo News, but you can read it on any of the platforms. Just you can do an internet search of the state trooper that's being sentenced here in Buffalo. So what's being reported by the Buffalo News is that Matthew Donato was about to enter his downtown apartment building when he said a man driving a tan sedan pulled over and repeatedly said to him, "Merry Christmas, I love you." It was 2 days before Valentine's Day, though.
Mm.
Moments later, State Trooper Anthony Nigro IV put his cruiser in front of the man's car in the middle of East Eagle Street. So this happened right downtown. You know where Eagle Street is? That's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
traffic on it. That's one of those one ways. And got out yelling at the driver with his gun drawn, Donato said. After Nigro tried pulling the driver out through the car window, the car began to accelerate in reverse. Nigro was thrown backward in Donato's BMW, leaving 3 dents on top of the vehicle's trunk. During the encounter, Nigro fired 2 shots, killing the driver, unlifing the driver.
Mm.
Donato said that he was kind of in a shock when it happened when he testified Thursday at Nigro's trial that began here in Erie County. Nigro 40 was charged in June with first and second degree manslaughter for fatally shooting Hubert, 38, of Northeast Pennsylvania on February 12, 2022. His trial marks a rare occasion when law enforcement has been charged in connection with a homicide. He was on duty. He was on duty. In the opening statements Thursday, prosecutors described his actions as unnecessary and coming from frustration. So I don't know, maybe he was bringing his work, his home life. That's why it is so important, everybody, to check in with yourself before you go out into the world. Check in with yourself because you are emitting energy. And if you are not feeling okay, if you are in a bad mood, you don't want to hand that over to somebody else. Or maybe you do. And if you do, you need to really check in with yourself. Seriously.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be handing that over to anybody.
Yes,
Right? Sometimes that happens. Have you ever had an occasion where you just had a bad day? Maybe it was at work or even at home.
Yes.
And you brought it into that space that you shouldn't.
Yeah, always. Yeah. Back in the day, definitely working, having a bad day. Even here nowadays, I work for myself and I might have a bad day. Nothing ain't right, you know what I mean? Especially when I'm designing something, I done did this 9 million times, but it still won't be right. You know what I mean? And
And it just don't come out right.
Yeah, it just don't come out right at all. Like, well, I go through that. I did this process before. It just ain't coming. I'll be all balanced a little bit, but then I gotta take a break. But yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Do those of you who are watching right now, do you check in with yourself before you go out into the world to make sure where you are, or to check in with where you are? If you are in a bad space, just know that you don't want to bring that energy to anybody.
No.
Sometimes it helps to stay in the room and get rid of that demon. Lola said, shaking my head, wow, like Why would he draw his weapon? Yeah, these cops aren't always mentally stable for such a dangerous job. I agree, Queen. I feel as though they should be evaluated more than once.
Yes, and also too, I was talking with, we was in the podcast last night, we was backstage, and I was talking with the Queen, who worked for the you know what I'm saying, the city and everything, and she was saying that a lot of these officers now, they're trying to fight for these officers to take a mental health course. And I know for a fact that firemen always, it's mandatory, been mandatory for firemen since I think 2015. That's mandatory to take a mental health course, and they got to take an update course every month during them working as a firefighter to keep up the updates of what's going on. And that's why you notice, if you call the police or you call that 988 number or 911, who will come there first? The fireman comes there first, because there might be a mental case before the police come. So it will, they can say that this is a mental case. They can let them know, so they won't have to worry about drawing their guns and all that. And that's how the Queen that was on the show last night, that's how her son died. He had schizophrenia, and the police killed him in 2020. They didn't know that he had schizophrenia, and that's why a lot of the firemen is on duty for that. But they're trying to change the law of the police academy, that it's mandatory for police officers to take the extra course before they graduate with their police academy, to understand and understand mental health. So
is it in certain states where that?
I think they try to do it across the board. It's gonna be they trying to go to. I think we was talking. He said the process going to civil, going to the head court to put that in the law that is mandatory. And they, and a lot of the counties are getting together, and a lot of the states is getting involved. But and like you said, they still having a tug of war with it. But I think I think that's part of the voting thing they trying to put together. But I know they trying to make it mandatory for them to take that class. And I think they should.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can know it's more than just a crime. It might be a mental thing first. So now when it comes to somebody getting lifed out of the situation, okay, still look at it as a mental, but still do your job. But make sure it might be a mental case on top of that, to where you don't have to be too enforced to, you understand somebody got lifed, but it's ways you got to balance it out a little bit better. That's what they wanted to,
I'm not sure if any of you are aware of this, but it has been known that police officers and people in the service, they have been prone to commit abuse. According to a 2010 study, and you can do your research on this, less experienced police officers, they're saying, are more likely to commit violent crimes. In addition, research also shows that officers are 2 to 4 times more likely to suffer from PTSD than the general population. And think about it. Doesn't that make sense? Think about what you're dealing with.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And then that's why a lot of people, even the military now, they have to take those courses. I know not my nephew, but my little cousin who's in the military, he says it's mandatory to take those classes now in the military on mental health. And then you got to take a 4 case class before you graduate, and they all about 6 weeks apiece. So before you even graduate and go to the next level in your ranking of being in the military. So that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, they're saying that stress can also be a factor for police officers. I would think so, because you never know if you're gonna go home that night.
Yeah. And shout out to the Singer police in Buffalo. They're and it's definitely fighting for that too. Those know who the Singer police is. They was on Amazing Race. They was on all the talk shows and singing. They was on the American Idol. They was on all the the Singer police out of Buffalo, and they putting together a thing to where they is pushing for that also, because I believe one of the police officers' uncle has mental health, and I believe the one police officer's mom is going through something with mental health, and they're trying to also fight for that also, to make sure the police officers understand and understand mental health on top of for themselves as going through it, and for others as doing their job. So they're fighting for it too. So that's dope.
Okay. That is dope. Do you want to play another video, and then we'll come right back, everybody?
Yeah, you already know it's definitely women's International Women's Day. So we're gonna go ahead and go right into baby girl. You know what I'm saying? In the house
Oh man, these
with
women
her
getting me.
hubby, with her king. They did something for us right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Amazing video, man. Break free. Let's see.
Yeah, big shout out.
I have a dream. My four little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
Baby girl, you make it better.
We become slaves to our own vices, becoming addicts to tangible items that will soon control us, leaving us drowned in the waters deeper than our own troubles. Our pride comes before the fall, but we never see the fall coming, leaving us stuck in this matrix of mental slavery. It's time we shake the inadequacy. It's time we break free.
Slavery ended, so they say. What if they told you that you wouldn't break a bone if you fell up off the mountaintop? Hammers cocked, then they pop, and results bodies drop. Slammers like a slave to the system of the hate you hold. Break the code, take a hold of your life and stand. Don't settle for the property if you don't own the land. The status of the ice you rock should never take the man. You sporting broken chains, but them chains ain't worth a damn. Mental traps, picture that. It's not a Sony, but them images are clear enough for you to get the story. Beautiful is black skin, but black skin is taxing. It's like having bald tires trying to gain traction. Y'all steady killing for the root of evil. Y'all rocking Timbs on that tree is where they hung our people. The times that we're living in are so deceitful. It's not a black or white thing if the truth is equal. Free.
So many shackles, no stairs in the traps. They say it doesn't matter, whatever's in me, and they coming after. You better believe I'ma keep moving forward. I'm breaking free. So many shackles, no stairs in the traps. They say it doesn't matter, whatever's in me, and they coming after. You better believe I'ma keep moving forward.
Yeah, yo, I could take it back to Martin having a dream of Harriet underground helping slaves to get free. But when I look at this day in time, tears come to my eyes. 'Cause
that's not how it was meant to be.
The conscience torn down like dilapidated buildings. Materials glorified, now we worshiping Satan. Drugs, sex, money seems to be the most important. But love is what we really need. Togetherness, supporting. Black king, you are more than a rapper. Drug dealer, ball player, or a convict with a number. Black queen, you are something to remember. Powerful sister, beautifully brilliant, plus your melanin's a winner. They wanna wipe it all away, but history can't ever be erased. 'Cause we still tell the stories, leave it in our legacies. And even when we 6 feet under deep into the grave, our spirits living on forever like eternity.
So many shackles, no stairs in the traps. They say it doesn't matter, whatever's in me, and they coming after. You better believe I'ma keep moving forward. I'm breaking free. So many shackles, no stairs in the traps. They say it doesn't matter, whatever's in me, and they coming after. You better believe I'ma keep moving forward.
Hey guys, good morning. This is your girl Essence Official, and I'm here watching the Morning Show podcast with Joker and Yvette Green, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Make sure you guys is tuned in. I'll see you on the next show.
Conscious music.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Jaron London's the one and only, and you're watching the only morning show that's moving right now. Every morning from Monday through Friday, 7 to 10 a.m. It's the Joker and VETTE Green. Tap in, tap in, tap in. The morning show podcast. You guys already know. Regardless of the outcome, my time will never switch. Let's turn the world up.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. We're here on the morning show right here, doing what it do. Right here on the morning show. I definitely enjoyed all this here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's Women National. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and make show love. Excuse me.
Blessings to you. Blessings to you.
Yes. Yeah, yes.
That's what's up. Big shout out to all the queens that's out there doing their thing. Big shout out to Baby Girl and Alan. Man, that's a power couple right there. That music, it was when I was going through it the last couple of days, that was one of the songs that I was listening to. And some of the lyrics in there are just so woke. You know, they aren't just talking nonsense, y'all.
Yes,
and forgive me if y'all think I'm being bougie, but that's the type of music I like to listen to. Not that I don't listen to some of the rap, but I like to listen to music that's gonna make me want to go out and do something positive.
Yes.
Don't need more of that. Am I the only one? Maybe it's just me.
I always wanted to because R&B is back strong with the hip hop, and now the hip hop is really like number 5 on the list of most labels right now. So they're looking for the country pop that's going good. That pop soul, that country soul. Shout out to my favorite country soul artist, Jelly Roll. He's on tour. He's coming to Pittsburgh. I would definitely love to go see him in concert, man. I love Jelly Roll. He also won his Grammy, and I'm a fan. I'm a fan of that soul country, man. He definitely speaks from the heart, man. He speaks with a heart on the sleeve, man. He's definitely doing this thing. And I love, my favorite song is from him is God Could I Have a Favor. Yeah, that's my favorite. My favorite song.
What's your thoughts on Beyonce stepping into the country arena, and now more people are being recognized? Like K Michelle's been doing it. She's been doing country music for at least 3 to 4 years, under Putin. K Michelle is next to Mary for me. Mary is my favorite, and K Michelle is coming in there on number 2 as R&B artist.
Yeah, K Michelle got a country album dropping too.
She's been in that arena. But
she did a duet with Jelly Roll. I can't wait to hear it. But yeah, definitely. That genre is definitely back, man. That's like number 2 on the list for all the labels to sign. Is country music. Number 1 right now is R&B. R&B, neo soul. Number 3 is Afro beats. So and so hip hop is not number 1 genre right now. So if you rappers want to get involved into that wave, your best bet is to team up in the feature on a couple of these artists that's doing that type of genre, because that's where it's at. If you want to be in that marketplace, you want to stay relevant, that's where it's at. The drill and the trap is definitely is bottom of the list right now. Shout out to the J. Cole, even the Kendrick Lamar is also doing some collaborations with some of the country and R&B and all that now. So Drake also, you know what I mean? A number of artists like that, Lil Wayne and stuff, that they're getting involved. They're teaming up to these artists and definitely networking and all that into that wave. That's why I love Whitney Payton, because she's definitely a diverse artist. You know what I mean? And she's definitely doing her thing. So she's even getting involved in that arena, level, in that area. So shout out to that. Yes, definitely. And that's the wave right now. So all you artists that's hip hop artists, I'm not saying don't stop doing hip hop. Just collaborate with a lot of these that sound. Collaborate with that sound. Don't be afraid to to get creative in that window space, because that's where it's at right now. You know what I mean? Me being back and recording again, that's pretty much the R&B. Boss Bang is definitely connecting and collaborating with a lot of R&B and a lot of that soul stuff, man. That's where it's at. That's the wave. That is the tunnel that you need to do if you want to stay relevant. But if you just want to be independent and be in your own lane, that's cool too. But don't me complaining if you're not in that limelight of what everybody else is doing, and you know, you might put your hate hat on or something, start hating, but get in when you fit in. That's what I say.
Because there's, you know, some people are saying that there's been country singers, black country singers out here, and it's not fair to, you know, as far as Beyonce jumping in the forefront, now everybody wants to run to the country music. But I feel like the fans were already there. Just because you didn't know a person was a fan does not mean that they weren't already a fan.
That's right. Come on, man. The first person to really get into the countryside, to be honest with you, was Nelly. So let's be honest. The early 2000s, you know, and Nelly and Tim McGraw, I mean, that album, that song won a Grammy. So, you know, so he really broke that door down, you know, and then hip hop was influenced by, you know, well, country was influenced by hip hop. So now they're doing even hip hop beats with a little country twang to it. So it's like, it was bound to happen. Now it's number one right now. It's in the top 3 right now. So, you know, for all you hip hop artists, yes, let's get right to the conversation of the moment.
In a world that's moving so fast, it's a must that you understand and understand digital marketing. This is the Joker's Marketing Moments.
Yes, you know, we gonna go ahead and get right into it, man, because it's like, you know, it's time for you artists to build internationally. It's also time to how to get involved. I've been saying this a lot to a lot of artists and a lot of producers and DJs, how to really get involved into the marketplace of things. It's really not that hard. It's a little bit of network. You know what I mean? And that's the thing that's one thing I like about Vette Green, the Queen, on the podcast. She's very strong on the network side. You know, she hit the streets. She, you know, loves to shake hands, kiss babies, and be involved, be engaged heavy in the streets. And a lot, you know, that's why I love what 14 Mafia had did with their concert. They really was hitting the streets. They was really touching the people, and that's where it's at. If you want to be in that same level where they at, that's what you have to do. It's more than just social media. You know what I'm saying? Because they changing all these different things that's going on with the algorithm and the AI and everything. And if you know that's tough for you, okay, all right, still do what you could do in that area. But now it's time to go back to the physical. That's where it's at. This always been a strong place. People's depending on social media and all that. But this segment right here is definitely going to give you some tips. And these are all my mentors here. I love these guys. I love Kingpin, Wendy Day, Dre, and them. They be doing a thing. And this episode right here is definitely a deep one. I'm definitely going to elaborate what they're saying. I need to pay attention right now, especially if you're a manager for somebody, or if you just an artist that's tuned in, or you want to get a game and pass it on to your cousin that's an artist or a producer. This is where it's at. And shout out to the Kingpin, always break it down. You know, Kingpin don't have no filter of what he says. And that's why I love him. He's just like me. He's passionate, and some people get upset how he say it, but listen to the messenger. He don't care. That's him. No doubt. Shout out to Kingpin.
Put the iHeart logo in the hat as well. Yeah. Is this accessorizing? Talk to me about it, because I like it.
I'm gonna do a store. I'm gonna put it on the Cheat Code website.
I love it. With the Rari hats, the tie-dye Rari hats.
Tie-dye Rari hats.
That's kind of fire. And summertime, and you know, Valentine's Day. Oh my God. Are you gonna have a red and white Valentine's? Because you know they got the Valentine's dunks coming out.
I'm doing a Rari. We're gonna do it on the website.
Ooh,
speaking of Valentine's Day, did you guys notice, like, as soon as all the Christmas
everything
stuff
came
out of the store,
MLK, then Valentine's Day? Yep. But yes, it's rolling
out
right now.
I'm seeing Valentine's Day stuff, and I'm
already seeing St.
Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Yes,
I already did a reservation for dinner.
Nice,
because the time slot that I need to get in there is never available.
Yes,
so
you guys squeeze it in.
7 o'clock.
Right.
7 o'clock is
prime
always
time.
Gone.
Right,
prime time.
I already got my RSVP.
Wow.
And I think this year, this is a fun fact, and neither here nor there, but for our coders that are getting ready to get out in the streets, this may impact you. Mardi Gras is February 12th this year.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did not know that Mardi Gras, fun fact, was tied to Easter.
Easter,
And it happens 47 days before Easter. I did not know
I
this.
did not know that. Wow.
So now,
I didn't know that either.
I got the calendar. If anybody wants it, if anybody's planning any street team runs, but I have the calendar of Mardi Gras dates from now until 2050.
One time for Gasparilla in Tampa, man. I missed
one time for Gasparilla, one time for Guavaween in Tampa, man. Tampa, I spent the Brown Sugar Festival down there. Man. We got to go to Tampa. We owe Tampa. We owe H in Tampa a cheat code live, and I think we really need to get before the first quarter eludes us. We should just make like a pop-up.
And if Chico is hitting in your neighborhood and you go on a website and see their tour dates, get involved. I recommend every artist to take that time to get a ticket and be involved to their seminars, because that's the time to ask questions. And if you really want to know something, because I know a lot of people don't really ask questions on here like they used to. They usually inbox me to my regular people, but this is definitely an amazing platform for any question you need to know of how to elevate yourself as an artist, DJ, producer, all that good stuff. Good people.
Shop. Even if we just drive down there and just
we should do that.
Bogart somebody else's conference. That would be awesome.
You said drive, I heard fly, but that'd be awesome.
Just show up. Let's just meet there. But let's find somebody that's having a music conference and let's blow people's minds and let's Bogart their music conference and let's kick in the door and give everybody who attended that paid to be there, that didn't know we were going to be there, a 1 hour cheat code live of nothing but information. And we always stick around for pictures and all that stuff afterwards. So we'll do some light networking.
That's a great idea.
I think we owe it to the game. And if not, we owe it to Tampa.
We all love Tampa, so why not?
Yeah, why not?
Go Bucks.
Yeah. Go Dolphins.
I love that.
Go Bucks.
And since we talked about
go Bills.
Mardi Gras, I have to shout out Mobile, Alabama, because I know.
Shout out Mobile. Shout out Pensacola. Shout out Panama City.
I know.
Shout out
Mardi Gras is theirs.
Shout out Plaquemine. Shout out Lydell.
Yeah.
Slidell. I'm sorry, Slidell.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to all them places, man. Listen, anything down, I want to say it's the I-10 Beltway, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Anything from I-10 from Jacksonville all the way down to, Pier 54 or Fisherman's Wharf or whatever it is, Pier 54, whatever it is. Take a visit, take a ride down there. If you're working records, then that highway is going to be one of your best
servicing
friends.
records.
Yeah, if you're servicing records, if you're working records, you're going to go down there through Lake Charles. That's going to take you through Houston, which is only a stone's throw away from Austin, which is only a small drive away from Dallas. Then when you come back through Dallas, you're going to have to ride with it as I-20.
Yes.
Come back through. You're going to come back through Arkansas, Texarkana. You're going to come back through the northern part of Louisiana, Shreveport. You're going to come back through all of those Grambling, all of those different parts. You're going to come through the northern part of Mississippi. You may even have a chance to veer on up to Tennessee, dare I say. Slide up through Memphis.
There we go.
Yes.
And go hard
right
at
up
some of those
55.
folks. And that's why getting out of your city and getting on the road, Ferrari. And the reason I'm talking about all this is because it's that time of the year.
That's right.
Super Bowl, Pro Bowl, All-Star Weekend, CIAA, spring break is coming up. Easter is in March.
South by Southwest.
Everything is happening earlier. So all of those people that were going to wait until
NCAA
April,
tournament.
all of this stuff is happening in the next 30 to 45 days.
I think he's
And let me throw this in there. If you plan on getting involved into that marketplace or what he's talking about, I always recommend people to do prep work around November before Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get involved in anything that's going on in 420, the Southwest joint, the Mardi Gras, all that, always do your prep work around the beginning of November. Put your plan together. You know what I'm saying? And whatever you got going on, that's the best way to do it. Like right now, like I said yesterday, prep work for the fall starts now. Because you already in motion for the spring and the summer. So those who did prep work in the wintertime around November, sometimes October, you already in motion for spring and the summer. So if you're an artist who want to do something for the summer right now, what is the odds of you hitting that marketplace solid the way you want to if you start right now? You know what I mean? You're going to be behind on a lot of things that's going on as an artist, guaranteed. You know what I mean? Unless your bag is good to invest in something to debo your way in the game. But, what's the odds of that, too? You know what I mean? So right now, if you want something going on for the fall and for, like, November, of 2024, this is a good time to do the prep work for it right now. But if you're already in motion with the summer, keep that in motion, but also do prep work for the fall. You know what I mean? That's the proper way of doing things.
Grand Rising, Brooklyn of the Brown Table. Grand Rising.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I see y'all.
Hey, Hunty.
Yes.
It's March 31st.
Is it really?
That's why Mardi Gras is February 12th.
Wow. Okay.
Blew my mind. I was not aware. And I had not gone to look at this stuff. And guess what? Unfortunately, it's going to, whoever isn't wise enough to watch our podcast, thank you guys for being wise. But they may not get that information, and they may plan for Easter late. They may have wanted to plan an Easter single release or something like that. And because they weren't aware of some of these changes, you got to be in the know, baby.
Yeah.
And that's why this stuff is super important, man. We got too many things happening. Who's going to Grammys this weekend? Who's going to Pro Bowl next weekend? Who's going to Super Bowl the weekend after that?
All-Star
Who's
weekend
going
after that.
to, man, there is just so much going on.
Yeah.
And it doesn't stop. All-Star weekend, NBA All-Star weekend is in Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
Come on, man. Gary, Indiana, Illinois.
Yeah.
Man, you got.
They have a very nice downtown, by the way.
Yolk.
Yeah, they do.
My
They
favorite, one of
do.
my favorite restaurants in the world is in Indianapolis. Yolk, one of the best breakfast spots. Stop Beef and Radio. Those guys are out there, man. Shout out to St. James and those guys. Phenomenal at helping independent artists get onto the next level. So anybody that's planning on going to these cities, you guys got to tap in with people that are from these cities or are in these cities and see if it's even worth you going there. I had somebody say, Kingpin, should I go to Las Vegas for Super Bowl? I said, well, how many DJs do you know out there? They said none. I said, well, that answers your question.
Yeah.
Well, but what if I want to go? Well, then the first thing you should be doing is let's look for flyers. Let's Google Super Bowl flyers right now, because there's a party everywhere, every city. Because then
that's a gem. Anything that's going on in the next 3 or 4 months, Google the flyers. It's showing up because they're pushing the flyers now on social media. You Google flyers of events that's going on and click on images on your Google. They all come up. You will see the DJ name there. The DJ might have their IG on there. They might have their phone number on there. They have their website on there. You can connect to those DJs to find out what's going on, and you can build a relationship first. Build a relationship first before you let them know what you do. You know what I'm saying? Because if you go hit them up and let them know, like, you know, how you doing? My name is so-and-so, introduce yourself. You know what I'm saying? Give a nice little, you know what I'm saying? A little something about yourself. And you'd be surprised how many times they'll ask you, what do you do? You know what I'm saying? Good, you hit me up. It's like, you never know. Build a relationship. Have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do that. You know what I'm saying? I do it all the time.
What do you tell those who are, I guess if you are shy or don't feel comfortable talking to people, maybe you should think about if you want to be in this business. But I'm going to ask the question, what do you tell those who have that fear in them and are afraid of judgment if they approach people? They're afraid of networking. A lot of people aren't comfortable with that. What do you tell those people?
Well, those people, one thing I ask them, do they have a manager? If you don't have a manager and you don't have nobody to back you up, to support you, you have to. If you want to do this and you have the passion of music, have the passion to talk to people. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to get out of that rift that you in. You got to get out of that, or you would never make it in this business. You will be where you at. You know what I mean? And, you know, and I know a lot of people out there is shy, but a lot of them that shy usually hunt for a manager or get on their grind. They on their grind on their social media more too, so people can take you serious. You know, if you shy, you put up more content, understand the marketplace, have a marketing manager, figure it out. You know what I mean? Still look up the DJs. If you don't want to call them, inbox them, tag them into your stories. You know what I mean?
Don't be afraid of rejection. Don't feel a type of way if they don't immediately reach out.
Right. You know, you're going to get more no's than yes. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely going to say that live on here. You can get more no's than yes all day long. You'll get some people ignore you more than anything. But the key thing is, because they're ignoring you because they want to see what you're doing first. So if you hit somebody up and they're not replying, but they read your message, they want to see what you're doing. They want to see the content. They want to see how good your content is. They want to see how you networking. They want to see how good your music is on top of the network. You know what I mean? Because it's all about the network for how good the music is. Because the music's speaking. They want to see the action that you're moving with your brand. So all along, I've been knowing DJ DK for a while, but she don't know that I'm also paying the drip. So so I reached out to her to bless her with a pair of shoes. Right? She never answered for almost a year now. Now she finally answered because she figured out that I'm the same person that is also that I've been networking with from day one. And now she's seeing, now she gave me, she was figuring it out. And now she's, networking with me on that area. And now I'm going to bless her with a pair of shoes. See what I'm saying? So she sit back watching, seeing the content, seeing what I'm doing, seeing how solid the brand is, see how value your brand is. Because they don't have no value to it, it's a waste of time for them to reach out to you. You got to bring value to your brand.
And value to them also, right? That you have to make them need. It's not even need what it is that you're bringing.
That's right. That's right. You know what I'm saying? You got to be serious of what you're doing, and you have to be consistent. There go that word again. You have to be consistent of what you're doing. There's no days off in this game if you're a business owner, music producer, you're doing hair, you do eyelashes. I don't care. There's a consistency on top of the talent. That's when people take you more serious, and that's the thing he's talking about right here. When you to search out on not just Super Bowl, but every major holiday that something's going on, everything on the Google with the flyers, and that's dope because I see a lot of flyers come up my feeds on IG, and I go in there looking for the IG of the DJ. I go in there and see if they're leaving a phone number to text. You know what I mean? You could do it. You could put a list of text blasting, or you could do a text blast of what you got going on, a new single. Put all the DJ's phone numbers on there and do a text blast. You know what I'm saying? With the flyer. You know what I'm saying? New music by songs and songs, or it's dropping. You know what I mean? Or don't even just do that. Do a text blast about who you are, so they can get ready for that flyer.
What do you tell those who, because everybody's not meant to be a hip hop artist, everybody's not meant to be in that space. What do you tell those people who they aren't getting a response because the music may not be up to par? What do you tell those people? Because I feel like some people are being sold a dream where they're selling themselves a dream.
Yeah, well, if that's the case, then you got to step your game up. I mean, it's self-explanatory. You got to step your game up. You have to, if they're not responding to you, don't nag them, don't spam them. You know what I mean? Just give it some time and find out who when you got a list, find out who respond, who don't. The person that don't respond, put them on another list. He didn't respond on this one, but out of these 10 DJs, 5 of them respond. These 5 didn't respond, but they read my message. So they know of it. Therefore, they're doing their research. I guarantee you, all 5 of those that didn't respond is doing their research. Who you are, what are you doing, how serious you are, how good is your music, how quality you is, how is your brand, what you doing on your content, is you putting up content, is you putting up content on the regular, is you doing shows, how many DJs is playing you, how often do they play you? You know what I mean? They're doing their research. So put that list to the side. Say, oh, these DJs did not respond. So I'm gonna put these to the side, and I'm gonna get with them in 30 days. I'm gonna get to them another blast in 30 days. Give them some time to do the research and feel you. I guarantee you that out of that 30 days, 2 to 3 of them DJs gonna hit you right back. And so, y'all, I like what you're doing. I love this video. Or you was on this podcast. I know this podcaster. Because a lot of these podcasters is connected to a lot of DJs, a lot of functions, a lot of promoters. You know what I'm saying? Just learning with the Even Rush Network right now, he's connected to so many things in almost every city in the United States. He's connected with somebody. You know what I mean? Connected with somebody. Like some of the things I'm connected with, he's connected with that we didn't know about. And I've been knowing Sean Dawn for over a year now. And we just now connected, like, oh, that's my man. I didn't know you know him. Then he'll go to him. Oh yeah, the Joker, that's my man. He got the thing going with the podcast. He do music. So it's like everything is just it's connected. It's like links and chains coming together. You know what I mean? So you know what I'm saying. So if they're not responding, put it to the side. Wait 30 days. Mark it on your calendar. Oh yeah, these DJs didn't. Boom, and then you guarantee 2 or 3 of them gonna hit you back because they're doing their research. They're watching your page. They're following you on TikTok. They're seeing your content. They might not be liking. They might not share, but they're watching. You know what I mean? And once they see your consistency, then they're gonna, they might come to you. Listen, I got this going on. I have this mixtape coming out. I would like to have you on it. I got this podcast I just started. I would love to interview you. Or I know a DJ that has a podcast that I am affiliated with. That they're going to link you to where it's going to be benefit for you, but also they want to see how you respond back to them too. Also, you know what I mean, and how fast you respond back. If you got somebody send you a message and you haven't checked your inbox in more than 5 days, that's a bad sign.
Mm.
Check your inbox every other day.
Or daily if you can.
Daily if you can. I'll give it every other day because I know people like it.
Yeah,
At
48
least,
hours.
yes, at least 48 hours. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because they know if you life and you might have kids, you might be going through things, but these answer daily or every other day of 48 hours. Don't have something in your inbox, no matter what level you is, because some people get, in their minds of I'm on this level. I don't have to answer mine. No. They'll never know who that person's connect with. That's going to help your situation out while you up here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You never know, that connection might be connected to that person's best friend. That got something going on. So you answer an email, now you then went from doing the show in Atlanta, right, to getting an endorsement deal somewhere because that person's best friend's connected to that one that's in your inbox that you answered. It never fails. It's someone always connected because the internet. Everybody's close by now. Everybody's close.
Yeah, you definitely can you have the ability to get information if you go searching for it.
Right.
You have the ability to learn what it takes to make it work for you. Just do your research. I like this is a weekly. I've seen you do this before, a weekly podcast.
Yeah, this right here, the cheat code is definitely a weekly, sometimes twice a week. They get on. My other mentors, they have a podcast. Curtis King, he does it almost every 3 days. I see him posting up something. Curtis King, these are the people. My man Brandon, I showed Brandon's podcast, No Labels Necessary podcast. They posted something every week, and these are my mentors. These are people that be in my Zoom meetings and stuff like that. These are the brothers that have been showing me game for years. I've learned a lot from these people. I'm very excited to even meet them in the flesh in the future. And they tune into our podcast. They might not watch it live, but they tune in all the time on the replays. When they get time on free. I know Wendy Day said when she's on the plane, she tunes into our morning show and she checks us out. That's on her list that she watches and see what we got going on. So they are definitely paying attention. You know what I mean? It's almost at the end of the time, but you know what I'm saying? But yeah, and they tune in. So, when you have an authentic thing you got going on, people stay close of what's going on. They stay aware of what's going on. Even as artists, they do the same thing. You know what I mean? They do the same thing. So, yeah, definitely take advantage of those things, man. Go Google, like the flyers, what's going on. You got the 420 coming up. They got so many festivals in the West Coast. I know Case Close is doing some things in Chicago. She's doing some things in LA that she's going to be on the road for the next couple of months. You know what I mean? So it's like to these things. So it's like, get out the city. Buffalo artists, while that funnel was open for us, get out the city and do some things. Yeah, I don't care if you ain't doing the show. Just show up at an event. Bring some flyers. Bring some t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? Try to go give away something free. Just to network. You'd be surprised how far that'll take you in your career.
Yeah. Well, I guess we can leave our lasting words. I'll see you guys again on Monday. So I'm going to leave you all with this to check in with yourself. You don't be afraid to check in with yourself. Don't be afraid of judgment. Who says? Who cares? It doesn't matter, because when you begin to walk in your purpose, you have to be in overflow. You cannot serve from an empty cup. And when you are going out into this world, just know that you are not the only one hurting. So with that being said, we don't want hurt people to continue to hurt people, because that brings so much negativity. So continue to check in with yourself. And if you are not okay, it is okay to not be okay. You are the only one who knows yourself other than God. So you have to practice self-care and take it seriously. Take it seriously, because if you are not okay, I was not okay. If you are not okay, nothing else is going to be okay. Just think about all the responsibilities that you have, because God said you can handle it, right? If God said you can handle it, that means you can handle it, but you also need to rest. Rest your mind, rest your soul. You are absorbing a lot of energy when you go out into this world. When you leave your house, you are absorbing energy. Just know that. So I love you all. Make sure you come back on Monday. Thank you again to Greg and the team over there. Oh my goodness. I'm going to post the podcast.
Living TV podcast off the chain. I love it.
Man, yeah, I love the energy, and I love how they loved on us. I loved that the respect was real. You know, it just goes to show that, you know, man, walk in your purpose. That's all I'm going to say. Walk in your purpose. God is going to handle everything else. Trust me on that.
And I'm gonna bounce off what you said on that, man. Check on yourself. Be honest with yourself doing it too. You know what I'm saying? Once you honest with yourself, that's half the battle. When you are vulnerable with yourself, and you could talk in the mirror and say, "Yo, brother, you gotta, you going through this, that, and the third. You need to get that straight. Now you need to get help. You need to make a phone call. You know what I mean? You need to do something because you ain't right now. You unbalanced. You know what it is. You know what I mean? Figure out what you angry about. Figure out what's going on, and be real with yourself with it. So once you're real with yourself, you're gonna be all right after that. You know what I'm saying? Everything else gonna fall into place, and you're gonna be all right. Trust me. You know what I mean? Because you got a podcast like us that love you to death, and we're gonna pray for each and every one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And if you say your name, like Destiny Child said, we're gonna say your name and put it into the universe to make sure you are right. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
Amen, everybody. Yes. Thank y'all for watching today. Love you long life. Have a wonderful on purpose. The weekend, baby. Remember that?
The weekend, baby. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? You know, weekend for me is still work. So, you know, and don't wait for. Also on Sunday, don't forget Sunday at 5:00 p.m. You know what I'm saying? We're doing the debut of the pop-up show with the Joker with Boss Banger. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go on Sunday. Y'all tune into that. You know what I'm saying? You really let y'all know what's going on with the podcast, let you know what it's gonna be all about. Tune in for that hour at 5 p.m. and we're gonna definitely give y'all what y'all need. And so we're gonna give y'all a little taste of what that podcast is gonna bring. You know what I mean? So, you know, the pop-up of the Joker is back here on Green. You know, some Links Media, no doubt.
That's right.
Yes, let's go.
Yo, what up? This your boy Terrence Love, and you're listening to the only show moving in the morning. That's the Morning Show Podcast with Joker and Vette every Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. And remember, let's get love back on the radio. Terrence Love.
What's good, y'all? Your boy Boss Banger here, and every morning, weekday morning from 7 to 10, I'm tuned into the best morning show in the world, the Morning Show Podcast with the overlooked MC, the Joker, and the Queen Vette Green, Monday through Friday from 7 to 10. You already know. Tap in.
This has been a Green Links Media production. Thank you for watching. Make sure you come on back.